My name is Donna Cooper. We were becoming empty nesters, me and my husband, so we decided to move closer to the city. It took a couple of years to find the right one, but when the house that we picked came on the market, we grabbed it immediately. But we knew when we purchased the home that the roof needed to be replaced. Exterior Medics was a referral by a good friend of ours. And so we had called Exterior Medics, and I spoke to Joe, the the owners of the company, which I thought was very personable. And I could just tell it was a fit, just from the get-go, on the phone, very personable. He was very embracing and said, yes, let's make this work. I'll come out, we'll take a look at the property, and we'll go from there. And talking to some of the other vendors, I didn't get the same feelings from them, and they didn't provide the type of service that I was looking for, and Exterior Medics did.
This project in particular got me all excited because of the complexity of it. You got 4 stories in the front, you got 5 in the back, maybe 6 if we include the garage. I mean, we're talking about pretty complex, high-risk project, unlike your typical project that you do on a regular basis. This one's different.
As soon as the doorbell rang and I opened the door, it was exactly what was conveyed over the phone. He walked right in and it was, how can I help you? What can I do for you? Let's take a look at this roof. Let's look at this project. We can make this happen for you and we can do a great job.
This is a project that not a lot of people will take on. Why I say that is because when we first met with the Coopers, the typical verbiage that we're hearing from them is that we're excited you called us back and you followed through with what you said you were going to do. People come out here, get all excited, and then they look up and they realize the risk that's involved, and it's more than they can handle. So they either never get back with them, they throw a price that's out of the ballpark, they'll talk a good game but never follow through to completion with even getting them a proposal.
And then immediately he dove right in, saying, okay, this is how the project this is how it's gonna look. This is what we're gonna have to do, and it's gonna be a lot of work. But he reassured me. He talked through it every step of the way. So that it was an exciting meeting. So when he left, I was like, that's the one. I talked to my husband. I said, you've gotta meet him. This is the company that's gonna help us, because it's a big project.
It's a messy, complex project that needs to be run from a safety standpoint because we're up so high. We're off to a great start, and we just keep moving along. Welcome back. We're here at the Cooper job. We're at the point where we finalized the project, closed everything out, and we're here to talk a little bit about how great it went.
The project is finished, and I have to tell you, Exterior Medics has done a phenomenal job. It is absolutely beautiful.
Being as high up in the air as we are, as close to the other multi-million-dollar properties as this house is, we had to ensure we were strategic in our tackling of this roofing system.
We just couldn't believe the work that was done and how the craftsmanship on it is just so beautiful. Like, they took a lot of pride and they did it right.
What started off as a roof replacement project quickly turned into a balcony, top floor restoration.
They first fixed all of the rotted wood. They secured the floor so there's not going to be any water leakage. And they've done all this molding work on the sides everywhere, and it is beautiful.
Even with the additional upgrades and some add-ons, we still finished a bit sooner than anticipated.
The communications throughout the whole project was stellar. Really stellar, because we would get updates every day with pictures of the progress.
That was what set the stage from the beginning. Every step along the way, we would be in touch with one another and they would ask questions and I would give them the answers, and we would talk about things and I would educate them a little bit, trying to get their input so we could determine how we were going to continue moving forward. All these upgrades, add-ons, additional things that we came up with went off without a hitch. And we just had so many pieces in place to ensure that it ran smooth. We got homeowners that are ecstatic about the project. Couldn't be more excited to be able to utilize their renovated rooftop terrace. Couldn't have more pleased neighbors because we minimized the inconvenience to everybody as best we could. And you couldn't have a happier contractor than us. This job was executed flawlessly, and from where we started to where we are now, this project was a huge success.
Exterior Medics really just went above and beyond. And I think Joe is a person we will never forget. I feel very fortunate and thankful. Thankful for Exterior Medics making my dreams come true. And I really, really mean that. And thank you, Joe. Thank you, Exterior Medics, for helping us make a home.